In this daily drop, I'm going to talk about the idea of not rushing out content to the world if you don't have to. So let's go. All right, here we are, and today's episode is going to be slightly different than the one that I thought I was going to post. In fact, you're going to see tomorrow's episode. I'm going to be wearing the same exact thing because I just finished the core content in and around a sneak peek of the brand new cinema robot from Motorized Precision called Evo. Now, you may have seen that posted on newshooter.com recently, and there's been some social getting pushed out from Motorized Precision. They are, of course, well known for their other cinema robots like Kira and Mia. Just amazing pieces of camera movement technology in terms of what you can do. And I had every intention of pushing the episode out as the first episode of the week, but I realized that it was only a self-imposed deadline. And if I rushed the episode, I really wouldn't have a chance to say or show what I wanted to in the episode. So it needs a little bit more time. Now, I'm a big believer in deadlines in general. I think that they are good for both you as the content creator, the storyteller, the person doing production and post, and also for the client. Because if there isn't some, I'm not going to say urgency, but some sort of deadline, some sort of deliverable that is going to be ready at a certain time, then projects tend to just go on and on and on. There's less importance. It doesn't become something that has to get done. I've been there many times, and if I can push a project towards some sort of deadline, I will do it every single time. In fact, when I write proposals and budgets for projects, I tend to put deadlines in there. I say production's going to happen within this time period, and post is going to run like this, and we're going to deliver no later than. And if that has to get revised in the sort of submission stage and when clients are reviewing everything, so be it. But I try to never submit a proposal for a project without some dates that are within there, because I think it's just better all around. Now, this is a micro version of that, a nano version of that when it comes to an episode of the Daily Drop, but it's still the same type of thing. I know that it's going to get done in the next day or so. In fact, it will be the next episode, but I need a little bit more time to tell that story, to make sure that I'm communicating what I want to communicate about that particular product, where I see it fitting within the market, and have some visuals. And I just don't have the time to get that done today. So I'm shooting this episode instead, which is about the fact that if you have a little bit of time, or just a little bit, and you can take that little bit of extra time to create a better product, a more useful product for your viewer, for the market, whatever it is, then do that. That doesn't mean that you want to keep pushing deadlines, but if you have a little bit of leeway and the product can be better overall, then take that time to do that. Hope that makes sense. Don't forget to, and I'll see you on the next episode of The Daily Drop.